Welcome back to the Safe Simple Sound podcast. This is episode 3, where we will be exploring the concept of the financial pioneer, a core idea in how we approach financial planning here at Safe Simple Sound. After all, our tagline is For the Financial Pioneers. In the previous episode, I experimented with AI voices to bring my ideas to life, and I was very pleased with the result. So, for this episode, I am using AI voices again to enhance your experience. I would love to hear what you think about this approach. Before we dive in, a quick note. In this episode, you will hear the AI refer to whole life insurance as an investment. Just to clarify, whole life insurance is not an investment in the traditional sense. It's a powerful way to save while also providing for your family after you pass away. I kept the term investment to encourage you to practice reframing it as savings, not investment, when you hear about whole life insurance. With that in mind, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's see what our AI voices have to say about this transformative concept.
All right, so today we're diving into this whole financial pioneer
Yeah.
idea, using whole life insurance to build wealth that can last for generations.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some great material from Safe Simple Sound for this deep dive.
Yeah.
Their about document,
Mm-hmm.
Be the Financial Pioneer and the Ideal Financial Instrument for Lifelong Wealth Growth.
Right.
What sparked your interest in this whole concept?
Oh, I think what's really fascinating is that it kind of flips the script on how we usually think about finances.
Okay.
Instead of just focusing on our own needs,
Mhm.
being a financial pioneer is about setting a new standard for your entire family.
So less me and more we when it comes to money.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
But Be the Financial Pioneer uses some pretty strong imagery,
Right.
blazing trails, forging new paths.
Hmm.
Is this really as dramatic as it sounds?
Well, think about the original pioneers.
Okay.
They were stepping into the unknown, taking risks,
Mm-hmm.
and really building something new. The first person in a family to invest in whole life insurance is kind of doing something similar.
Okay.
They're choosing a path less traveled.
Okay, I see the parallel.
Yeah.
But why is whole life insurance specifically seen as this pioneering choice?
It's about the long game.
Okay.
A lot of financial products, they focus on immediate gains or short-term needs.
Right.
Whole life insurance is different.
Okay.
It's about creating a financial legacy that can benefit your children, grandchildren, and even beyond.
So it's not just about you. It's about setting something up that's going to last.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Now, Be the Financial Pioneer. It breaks this whole journey down into 3 stages, right?
It does.
Breaking new ground, laying the financial foundation, and leaving a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's dive into that first stage, breaking new ground.
Okay.
It sounds intense.
It is about making a bold decision, no doubt.
Okay.
This stage is all about understanding that, choosing whole life insurance is not just about personal protection. It's a statement about your commitment to building a more secure future for your family,
Yeah.
even generations down the line.
That's a powerful way to frame it.
Yeah.
But let's be real, this all sounds great in theory.
Right.
But what about the nitty-gritty?
Uh-huh.
Does Be the Financial Pioneer acknowledge that there might be some hesitation
Oh, yeah.
or even pushback when you're trying to break new ground like this?
Absolutely. In fact, it specifically addresses some common concerns people have about whole life insurance.
Okay, good.
One big one is cost.
Uh-huh.
People often compare the premiums to term life insurance or other investment options and think, whoa, that's expensive.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a hurdle for people.
For sure.
So how does Be the Financial Pioneer address that concern?
It emphasizes that whole life insurance is a different kind of investment.
Okay.
It's not about chasing quick returns.
Mm.
It's about slow, steady growth and guaranteed security.
Okay.
It's like that tortoise analogy, Safe Simple Sound uses
Yeah.
Shelby, right?
Yeah. Shelby the trustworthy tortoise.
That's it.
It's like they're saying slow and steady wins the race when it comes to building wealth.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
It feels more sustainable than trying to time the market or chase the latest trends.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just personal gain.
Okay.
Think about Shelby's Shella. It provides protection.
Uh-huh.
Whole life insurance offers that same kind of financial protection for your family, no
Yeah.
matter what happens.
So we've talked about the cost concerns.
Right.
What are some of the other concerns people might have about whole life insurance that Be the Financial Pioneer addresses?
Well, Another common one is
Yeah.
what happens if family members have different financial goals or philosophies?
Okay.
What if your kids aren't interested in whole life insurance?
Yeah, that's a real possibility.
Right.
You could lead a horse to water, but
Exactly. But Be the Financial Pioneer reframes this as an opportunity.
okay.
It's not about dictating what your family does with their money. It's about starting a conversation, encouraging financial literacy,
Right.
and leading by example.
So even if your family chooses a different path,
Yeah.
you've at least planted that seed of financial awareness and long-term thinking.
Precisely.
Hmm.
You've expanded their options and giving them the tools to make informed decisions.
Okay. I'm getting this pioneer thing more and more.
Yeah,
It's about courage, vision, and
Mm.
setting a new standard for your family.
it is.
What else does Be the Financial Pioneer say about this initial breaking new ground stage?
One point it emphasizes is that being a financial pioneer isn't about having all the answers.
Okay.
It's about being willing to learn, adapt,
Yeah.
and make informed decisions based on your family's unique needs.
Okay.
And that's where a company like Safe Simple Sound can be so valuable.
Okay, let's talk about Safe Simple Sounds.
Sure.
We have their About document here.
Yeah?
And I'm really intrigued by their secured acronym,
Uh-huh.
which stands for their 7 core beliefs. We briefly touched on Shelby the tortoise earlier,
Yeah.
who embodies their belief in creating a financial safety net.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious about the other beliefs.
Yeah, their beliefs are all about empowering their clients to take control of their financial lives.
Okay.
For example, C's financial control is all about breaking free from outside pressures and making choices that align with your values and goals.
So it's about becoming the captain of your own financial ship,
Yes,
not just letting the currents take you wherever.
exactly. And then there's Embrace Mastery of Cash Flow.
Okay.
This is about understanding where your money is going,
Uh-huh.
making conscious spending choices,
Right.
and building a solid financial foundation.
That sounds like a crucial step, especially if you're considering a long-term investment,
Yeah,
like whole life insurance.
yeah.
You need to know where you stand before you can start building, right?
Absolutely. And then there's Understand Financial Choices,
Okay.
which is all about doing your research, asking questions,
Mhm.
and making informed decisions that fit your unique circumstances.
Okay.
Safe Simple Sound prides itself on being transparent
Yeah.
and providing clients with all the information they need to feel confident in their choices.
That's reassuring, especially when dealing with something as complex as whole life insurance.
Right.
It's good to know you have experts in your corner
Yeah,
helping you navigate the ins and outs.
absolutely.
Okay, so we've talked about seize financial control, embrace mastery of cash flow, and understand financial choices.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
So let's move on to the second stage of the financial pioneer's journey, laying the financial foundation.
Okay, let's build this foundation.
Right.
What are the key takeaways from this stage?
This stage is all about understanding the dual benefits of whole life insurance.
Okay.
Long-term security and the short-term flexibility.
Way short-term flexibility.
Yeah.
I thought whole life insurance was all about long-term growth.
It is, but that doesn't mean your money is locked away in a vault until you retire. One of the benefits of whole life insurance is that it builds cash value over time, and you can access that cash value if you need it.
So it's like having a savings account that's also building towards your future.
That's a good way to think about it.
Okay.
It provides a level of financial stability that other investment options might not offer.
So it's about building a financial fortress
Yeah.
that can protect you from unexpected storms
Mm-hmm.
and provide resources to seize new opportunities.
Exactly.
I like that.
And Be the Financial Pioneer emphasizes that this stage is about developing a sense of financial confidence and peace of mind, knowing that you have a solid foundation to build upon.
That sounds like a powerful feeling.
It is.
And it ties in nicely with Safe Simple Sound's belief in creating a financial safety net, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
It's about knowing that you have a plan in place.
Right.
That you're not just reacting to whatever life throws your way.
Okay, so we've covered breaking new ground and laying the financial foundation.
Right.
Where do we go from here?
So the final stage is leaving a legacy.
Okay.
This is where it all comes together,
Uh-huh.
where the seeds you've planted start to bear fruit.
I'm ready to harvest.
Okay.
Tell me more about this legacy stage.
This stage is about much more than just money.
Okay.
It's about the values you pass down to your family, the financial literacy you instill in them,
Mm-hmm.
and the example you set for generations to come.
So it's about creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own lifetime.
Exactly.
Wow.
And Be the Financial Pioneer emphasizes that this stage is about finding fulfillment in knowing that you've made a positive difference,
Yeah.
not just in your own life, but in the lives of those who come after you.
Okay, so we've got these 3 stages of the financial pioneer journey.
Yes.
Breaking new ground,
Mm-hmm.
laying the foundation, and leaving a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a powerful framework for thinking about how whole life insurance can be used to build generational wealth.
It is.
But I'm curious, how does this all connect back to Save Simple Sound's core beliefs?
Right.
We've talked about creating a financial safety net,
Mm-hmm.
but what about their other beliefs?
Well, their belief in reaping the benefits of compound growth is particularly relevant here.
Okay.
Whole life insurance is a long-term investment, and the
Mhm.
power of compound interest can really work its magic over time.
So it's like planting a tree
Yeah,
that grows bigger and stronger with each passing year,
exactly.
providing shade and shelter for generations to come.
It is.
I like that analogy.
And their belief in embracing financial flexibility is also important.
Okay.
Life is unpredictable,
Right.
and your financial plan needs to be able to adapt to changing circumstances.
So it's not about locking yourself into a rigid plan.
Right.
It's about having options and being able to adjust your course as needed.
Exactly.
Okay.
And finally, their belief in developing wealth and a lasting legacy really encapsulates the whole financial pioneer concept. It's about recognizing that your financial decisions today can have a ripple effect that extends far into the future.
Okay, this is all starting to make sense.
Yeah.
But I still have one big question.
Okay.
If we're thinking about whole life insurance as a tool for building a lasting legacy,
Mm-hmm.
what are the specific benefits that make it stand out from other options?
Right.
Is there anything in the ideal financial instrument that sheds light on that?
The ideal financial instrument is a great place to find those benefits.
Okay.
It lays out 14 attributes of a ideal financial tool.
Mm-hmm.
As you read through them, you start to see how well whole life insurance aligns.
All right, give me the highlights.
Okay.
What are some of those attributes that really make whole life insurance shine
Yeah.
when it comes to building a legacy?
Guaranteed growth is a big one.
Okay.
Unlike the stock market, which can be volatile,
Mm-hmm.
whole life insurance offers predictable, steady growth over time.
Okay.
You're not going to get rich quick,
Right.
but you are building a solid foundation that can weather market storms.
That peace of mind is invaluable, especially when you're thinking about the long term.
Yes.
What else?
Tax advantages are huge.
Right.
With whole life insurance, the cash value grows tax deferred,
Mm-hmm.
meaning you don't pay taxes on those gains until you withdraw the money.
Right.
And in many cases, you can access those funds tax-free in retirement.
That's a game changer.
It is.
It's like getting a bonus from the IRS for being responsible and planning ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And let's not forget flexibility.
Yeah.
While whole life insurance is designed for the long haul,
Mhm.
it also offers options if your needs change.
Yeah.
You can access the cash value if an emergency arises or borrow against it for a major purchase.
So it's not like you're locking your money away forever.
Right.
You have choices and control.
Exactly.
Okay, good one.
And then there are the legacy-specific benefits.
Okay.
The ideal financial instrument talks about enhanced death benefits, probate avoidance, and tax-free inheritance.
Okay, break those down for me.
Sure.
What do those terms actually mean for someone who's thinking about leaving a legacy for their family?
An enhanced death benefit means that your heirs receive a multiple of the account value,
Right.
not just the amount you paid.
Okay.
Probate avoidance means that the money goes directly to your beneficiaries, bypassing the often lengthy and costly probate process. And a tax-free inheritance means that your loved ones won't have to pay taxes on the money they receive.
Wow, that's a trifecta of benefits.
It is.
It really simplifies things for your family and ensures that your hard-earned money goes where you intended it to go.
It's about creating a seamless transition.
Right.
And minimizing the financial burden on your loved ones during a difficult time.
So we've talked about the individual benefits of whole life insurance.
Right.
But I'm curious, how does Safe Simple Sound weave these concepts into their overall approach to financial planning?
It's all about personalization.
Okay.
They understand that there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to finances.
Yeah.
Their secured beliefs guide them in creating customized plans that align with each client's unique needs, goals, and values.
It's like they're saying, we're not here to sell you a product. We're here to help you achieve your financial dreams.
Exactly. And those dreams often include leaving a lasting legacy for their families.
So for someone who's listening to this and thinking, okay, this whole financial pioneer thing sounds intriguing, but where do I even start?
Right.
What would you say?
I'd say start with a conversation. reach out to Safe Simple Sound.
Okay.
Tell them about your goals, your concerns, your hopes for the future. They're experts at listening, educating, and guiding people towards financial solutions that make sense for their individual circumstances.
It's about taking that first step, right?
It is.
Even if you're not sure where you want to end up, that initial conversation can set you on the right path.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that you don't have to have all the answers right away.
Okay.
Financial planning is a journey, not a destination.
And Safe Simple Sound seems like a pretty great travel companion for that journey.
They really are. They're passionate about helping people achieve financial security and build a brighter future for themselves and their families.
Okay, I'm feeling inspired.
Good.
But I have to admit, there's still a part of me that's a little hesitant.
Okay.
Is whole life insurance really the right choice for everyone?
That's a fair question.
Are there any downsides or potential pitfalls that we haven't discussed yet?
It's always wise to approach any financial decision with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yeah.
And yes, there are some things to consider when it comes to whole life insurance.
Okay, lay it on me. What are some of those potential drawbacks or things people should be aware of before diving in?
One thing to keep in mind is that whole life insurance is a long-term commitment.
Okay.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
It requires patience and discipline to see the benefits fully realized.
So it's not for the faint of heart
Yeah.
or those looking for instant gratification.
Exactly. It's more about planting a seed that will grow into a mighty tree over time.
Okay, that makes sense. What else should we consider?
Another thing to be aware of is that the premiums for whole life insurance can be higher than term life insurance.
Yeah, we touched on that earlier.
Right.
But remind me again, why is that?
Well, with term life insurance, you're only paying for coverage for a specific period of time.
Okay.
With whole life insurance, you're paying for lifelong coverage,
Yeah.
and D, you're building cash value.
So it's like you're getting two things for the price of one.
Right.
Insurance coverage, A&D, a savings component.
Exactly. But that added benefit comes with a higher price tag.
Oh, okay, so higher premiums are something to factor in. Anything else we should be aware of?
Well, it's important to choose a reputable insurance company with a solid financial track record.
Okay.
You want to make sure your money is safe and secure.
And that's where a company like Safe Simple Sound really stands out, right?
Yes, they do.
They have a strong reputation
They do.
and a clear commitment to transparency and ethical practices.
Absolutely. They're known for their integrity and their dedication to helping their clients achieve their financial goals.
Okay, so we've talked about the potential downsides.
Right.
Long-term commitment,
Yeah.
the higher premiums, the importance of choosing a reputable company.
Mm-hmm.
But let's shift gears and talk about the potential rewards.
Okay.
What are some of the most inspiring aspects of this whole financial pioneer concept?
For me, it's the idea of creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own lifetime. It's about planting a seed that will continue to grow and provide for your family long after you're gone.
It's about leaving a legacy of financial security and opportunity.
Exactly. And it's not just about the money. It's about the values you pass down,
Right.
the lessons you teach, and the example you set.
It's about empowering future generations to make wise financial choices
Yes.
and build a brighter future for themselves and their families.
It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to achieve financial freedom and live a life of purpose and meaning.
Okay, I'm feeling that financial pioneer spirit now.
Good.
It's about taking charge of your financial destiny, building a solid foundation, and leaving a lasting legacy. It's about embracing the long game and recognizing that the choices we make today
Right.
can have a profound impact on the generations that follow.
They do.
And it's about having the courage to break new ground, to forge a new path, and to create a more secure and fulfilling financial future for yourself and your loved ones.
It's about believing in the power of possibility and having the vision to see beyond the present moment.
Okay, so we've explored the financial pioneer concept.
Yeah.
We've delved into the benefits and potential drawbacks of whole life insurance. And we've learned about Safe Simple Sound's unique approach to financial planning.
Right?
But there's one final piece of the puzzle I want to touch on before we wrap things up.
Okay.
And that's the why.
The why behind it all.
Exactly. Why should someone listening to this care about becoming a financial pioneer? What's the ultimate goal? What are we striving for?
That's a great question, and I think the answer is different for everyone. But at its core, it's about creating a life of freedom, security, and purpose. It's about knowing that you have the resources to pursue your passions, to support your loved ones,
Yeah.
and to make a positive difference in the world.
It's about building a life that you're proud of and leaving a legacy that inspires future generations.
It's about recognizing that financial security is not just about money.
Right.
It's about peace of mind. It's
Mhm.
about opportunity. It's about having the freedom to live a life that aligns with your values and aspirations.
And that's a pretty powerful thing to strive for.
It is. It is.
It sounds like becoming a financial pioneer is about so much more than just buying a life insurance policy.
Yeah.
It's about shifting your mindset, making conscious choices, and taking control of your financial destiny.
It's about embracing a different way of thinking about money,
Yep.
one that prioritizes long-term security, generational impact, and creating a legacy that extends far beyond your own lifetime.
And it's about recognizing that you don't have to do it alone. You can have partners on this journey, like Safe Simple Sound,
Mm-hmm.
who can guide you, educate you, and empower you to make informed decisions.
They're like financial Sherpas,
Yeah.
helping you navigate the often complex and intimidating terrain of personal finance.
Right.
And their secured beliefs really shine through in their approach.
We've touched on a few of their beliefs already, but I want to circle back to one that we haven't discussed in detail yet.
Okay.
Embrace mastery of cash flow.
Yeah.
Why is this belief so crucial, especially when we're talking about long-term financial goals,
Right.
like becoming a financial pioneer?
It's about building a solid foundation.
Oh,
You can't create a lasting structure on shaky ground.
Right.
Mastery of cash flow means understanding where your money is going,
Mm-hmm.
identifying areas where you can save,
Yeah.
and making conscious choices about how you spend your hard-earned dollars.
So it's less about deprivation and more about empowerment.
Exactly.
It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around.
Exactly. It's about aligning your spending with your values
Okay.
and making sure your money is supporting your long-term goals,
Right.
not just your immediate desires.
And that ties in nicely with their belief in understand financial choices.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's about doing your research, asking questions,
Mm-hmm.
and making informed decisions that align with your overall financial plan.
Absolutely. It's about being an active participant in your financial life.
Yeah.
Not just blindly following someone else's advice or getting swept up in the latest trends.
It's about taking ownership of your finances
Yes.
and making choices that empower you to create the future you desire.
And Safe Simple Sound is there every step of the way,
Okay.
providing guidance, education, and support.
Mm.
They believe in empowering their clients to make informed decisions
Yeah.
and to feel confident in their choices.
It's like having a trusted advisor in your corner.
Yeah.
Someone who has your best interest at heart
Yeah.
and is genuinely invested in your success.
And they're not just focused on the numbers. They understand that financial planning is about more than just spreadsheets and investment strategies.
Hmm.
It's about people's lives, their dreams, their aspirations.
It's about helping people achieve a level of financial security
Yeah.
that allows them to pursue their passions, to support their family,
Right.
and to live a life of purpose and meaning.
And that's where their belief in developing wealth and a lasting legacy really comes into play.
Okay.
It's about recognizing that your financial choices today can have a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own lifetime.
It's about planting seeds that will grow and flourish for generations to come.
It's about creating a legacy of financial security, opportunity, and empowerment for your family and for the world.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with this thought. What kind of financial legacy do you want to create?
What seeds do you want to plant today that will bear fruit for generations to come?
Do you want to be a financial pioneer? Someone who breaks new ground, sets a new standard,
Yeah.
and creates a more secure and fulfilling financial future for your family?
If so, take that first step. Reach out to Safe Simple Sound. Have a conversation. Explore the possibilities.
You might be surprised at what you discover and the incredible journey that awaits.
And that wraps up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed our exploration of the financial pioneer concept and found it valuable. If you would like to continue the conversation or have any questions, feel free to reach out at safesimplesound.com/contact. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep pioneering your financial journey with confidence. Take care.